Well, first of all, I think that the Kazan Summit is a very, very timely event, and I think it's very important for the Russian Federation to bring together countries from the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. I think it's a very important alternative market, especially when we see economically what's going on right now with Europe and the United States. So these types of alternatives are very important for Russia, and I think that Tataristan is the perfect conduit for Russia to engage the Islamic world, Kazan being a very, very ancient city, Tataristan being one of the Muslim capitals of Russia. So a very important people here, and that people serve a very important diplomatic channel and a diplomatic bridge. And from what I saw from many of the speakers that were present at the plenary session, I see that everyone is very, very excited. I've gotten to talk to people from many countries, from Bahrain, from the UAE, from Turkmenistan, from Iran, from Turkey, and other countries as well. And I could see that many people understand that Kazan is a good place to invest in. The Tataristan region is a good place to invest in, an area that has great economic potential going forward. And that was the main understanding that I got. And also when we look at the halal market, one of the important themes of the plenary session as well, the halal market is very, very important, growing globally. Over 2 billion Muslims in the world right now. People need to eat, and being able to provide food is a very lucrative business going forward. So I can totally see and understand how these types of investments in Russia will be very productive going forward, and these type of investments and type of cross investments with other countries will be very important as well. Many countries are preparing for a zero emission economy 10, 20, 30, 40 years down the line. It might not happen soon, but it's definitely happening. And the countries that prepare earlier will be able to reap the economic benefits better than the other countries who are unprepared when zero emissions comes. So Russia, as a major producer of oil and gas, has to be able to continue to secure its economy going forward, to be able to stop the decline of gas consumption, oil consumption. So these types of investments in other sectors, high-scale technology, value-added products going forward, that's going to be very, very important for the Russian economy. And we saw the Minister of Economic Development for the Russian Federation, he was talking about it, and the other Russian officials as well. So it seems that the leadership in Moscow understands very well that they need to start taking steps forward to be able to prepare Russia for the new green and clean economy that the world will be looking at in 2050 and beyond. Well, right now, Russia has a very serious natural gas supply. Russia has very serious nuclear energy supply, and these are both very important for green economy. Russia has the resources to be able to shift more towards a greener economy as well. So every country is making 20, 30-year projections. So Russia is no further or no behind than most of the pack. Everyone is trying to shift together. So it's very hard to get current leaders to make projections 30 years down the line, because it's not something you can touch. It's not tangible, but these are investments and thoughts that need to be made now.